by an extraterrestrial that can perfectly assimilate and imitate other forms. While the titular thing is dangerous enough, the real threat ends up being suspicion and mistrust. The beleaguered group begins to turn on each other and get driven to desperation. A couple of notes before we get started. This deal count has the potential to get really messy because of all the assimilations and offspring weirdness going on. So I'm going to try to keep it clean by only including human deaths that happen in the present. That rule of place in the field. The movie begins with a spaceship crashing into Earth's atmosphere, showing that sometimes invasions happen by accident. After the title card, we jump to 1982, where a real handsome dog wolf is running across the frozen expanse of Antarctica. He's being pursued by a couple of Norwegians in a helicopter who are trying to shoot him down but doing a piss-poor job at it. The dog winds up running to an American research facility, home to a whole bunch of dudes who are happy to take that dog off their hands, guys. They'll feed it and walk it every day. The Norwegians don't trust the Americans to be good pet owners, though, so they get out and pursue the dog. One guy takes out a grenade, but it slips out of his hand behind him. He gets the hell out of there, leaving his chopper pilot buddy to look for it in the snow. When it blows up, it gives us our first human kill. Then the guy sucked in Easter eggs. The surviving Norwegian opens fire, hitting George Benning in the leg, so Outpost Commander Gary clumsily busts out his window and shoots the Norwegian right in the eye. Based on the 2011 prequel, this dude's name is Mars, but I still haven't seen that, so to me, these guys are just Norwegians 1 and 2. The Americans put out the chopper fire, and Clark, the dog handler, adopts the orphan doggy to a good home. In fact, let's just go ahead and take a minute or two to meet all the guys present. It'll help to know them all going forward. There's Windows, the radio operator, who hasn't been able to get a hold of anyone for 2 weeks now, which is really upsetting. Blair, the biologist, played by Wilford Brimley. But you're not going to get any diabetes jokes from me, guys. Sorry. That well was dry. We briefly met George Benning when he got shot by the Norwegian, and he gets stitched up by Copper, the outpost physician. Who's that rollerblade down the hallway? Why, it's Heather Graham. Just kidding, it's no. The station cook. He probably has to work overtime from Palmer, a mechanic who loves to smoke that sweet Antarctic cookie. The other mechanic is Childs, and there are a couple of other scientists like Norris and Hughes, all under the command of Gary, who we already met. Oh yeah, and a mechanic who loves to smoke that up by Copper, the outpost physician. Who's that rollerblade down the hallway? Why, it's Heather Graham. Just kidding, it's no. The station cook. He probably has to work overtime from Palmer, a mechanic who loves to smoke that sweet Antarctic cookie. The other mechanic is Childs, and there are a couple of other scientists like Norris and Hughes, all under the command of Gary, who we already met. Oh yeah, and then there's motherfucking R.J. McCree, a.k.a. Mac, a.k.a. Kurt Russell, sporting the finest hair gear this side of the South Pole. I don't care if Gary's nominally in charge. That commands my heart and what seems like the total respect of everyone else at the station. Probably because he's the chopper pilot. You always want to be friends with the chopper pilot. Copper enlists men to fly him to the Norwegian station so he can try to find some answers to the two-man invasion thing. While they're out, Stranger Dog explores his new den. He walks into a room with someone silhouetted against the wall, and now we have time to tell you that that dog's a thing, and he's about to infect that dude. Who is it? Well, there are a lot of theories, some stronger than others, but the filmmakers intentionally left a lot of this movie ambiguous to play into the themes of uncertainty and paranoia. Since we don't know for sure, I'm not going to add anyone to the kill count right now, but just know that someone in the base has already gotten thematified. Copper and Mac arrive at their smoky Norwegian base and find a whole lot of fun stuff. First, there's a frozen dead body with its wrist slit, but I'm not going to put it on the list because I'm trying to keep it simple here, folks. Then they come across a big old ice tub, which strangely looks like it'd be fun to take a nap in. Out back, they find the charred remains of something. Why don't you take it home and find out? Oh, that's exactly what they did. The crew takes a good long look at the steaming carcass, which is fine by me, since that thing looks gnarly. Look at those heads, those fused ass heads. Fixed up. We're only getting started. We get more bloody bits when Blair does an autopsy and finds your average human organ inside the body. Normal. Yeah, Blair, that thing is normal. Maybe normal for an art piece that David Cronenberg commissioned from Salvador Dali. That night, Clark puts Stranger Dog in the kennel, and if you don't want to see a bunch of dogs turned into goo, you should probably stop watching right now. The other dogs start freaking out, but I don't know if there's any cause for concern. It might just be super clicky and give the new guy a hard time. I don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, his face just lit up. Okay, fair. Yeah, this dog might have something wrong with it. We're wrong with a bunch of cornmeal Twizzlers? God damn. All right, man, you do you, I guess. Just leave the other dogs out of it, okay? Aw, come on. What are you doing there? Bro, back over here's the commotion and summons the alarm, bringing everyone to the kennel where they find, this going on. Good? Dog? No, I gotta say, that's a bad dog. And look what you did to your new friend. That's a bad dog. Back at Gary shoot at it, but the thing just gets pissed and tries to leap through the ceiling until Giles hops in with a flamethrower and torches this abomination. Again, the kill count, I'm only including human deaths, so that's why those dogs and this thing aren't counted. Blair does another autopsy and explains that the thing imitates other life forms, but they were able to stop it before it finished. As Blair and Clark tend to one of the surviving dogs, suspicion begins to set in. Gang watches some tapes of the Norwegians excavating something from the ground and figure out where it is, and Mac gets his best chopper flight jacket on. When they get to the site, they find the Millennium Falcon sitting inside an ice cream. Never really noticed that spaceship there in Antarctica. That deal, how long's that been there?
I think the experience is 100,000 years old, at least.
Oh, so what? A while. They also find where that ice tub came from, and again, I just feel the urge to crawl inside there for some reason. Anyone else, or am I just fucking weird? These guys are much smarter than me, though, and instead of just crawling around a big ice, they figure out that the ice tub was actually the frozen thing thrown from the spaceship and frozen underground until the Norwegians found it. They get up to the car and back. It's thawed out, wakes up, probably not the best move. Damn it, Norway, get your scientists under control. Blair runs a computer simulation, and in true 80s movie computer. Somehow has the ability to display graphical representation of the thing's assimilation process, as well as write complete sentences and make wild predictions based on a few key strings. Thanks for the info, magical movie computer. Meanwhile, Windows and Bennings put the two-headed body from the Norwegian camp into storage, but they don't see that it's still got some life to it. So after Windows briefly leaves the room, he comes back to find Bennings mid-assimilation, meaning we can finally throw another body on the kill count. I'll do this if we see someone getting taken over like this, since it's verification that the person is dead. Bennings' thing makes it out of the base and into the snow, but he doesn't get far before dropping to the ground and getting shake your pants creepy at the guy. Sounded like a dinosaur? Get the hell out of here thing. Max spills some gas on him and they all have a real nice Bennings thing bonfire. As a matter of precaution, they burn all the other thing bodies they have too, but during their blazing bonding session, they notice Blair is absent. Max sees him running from the chopper a bit later and discovers that Blair is a saboteur. He's also a crazy pants Looney Tune, taking an axe to the radio room and killing the rest of the dogs in the kennel. He even shoots at Child, but when he runs out of ammo, the others bust in and ask him to table his little pepper cannon. They subdue and sedate him and lock him in Mac's tower, where he explains the root of his frustration. Mac tries to brush it off and leave, but Wilford Brimley is like, no, I'm serious, let me act here. And Mac's like, okay, let's see what you got.
I said, watch Clark. Watch you close.
Even Mac's got it, man. That was a damn fine acting. Good work, Wilford. Copper comes up with an idea to mix blood samples with uncontaminated blood to test to the thing, but they find all the backup blood has been drained. Saboteur! This creates more paranoia since Gary's the only one with the key and Copper's the only one he ever gives it to. Tensions really start to rise here, and Windows gets so freaked out he tries to arm himself with the shotgun before Gary stops it. Gary then concedes control of the place to Matt, because when you have a beautiful mane of hair like that, people just want to follow it, man. Matt torches the bad blood and lays out some logic.
I know I'm human. You are all these things, and you just attack me right now. So some of you are still human.
That's what I freaking love about this movie. In most horror movies, you're watching characters who make dumb decisions, and you know you could avoid. These are all smart dudes, acting as intelligently as they can, trying to solve a problem. They just occasionally make fatal mistakes. Take Fuchs, for instance. He's studying the hell out of Blair's journals and suggesting people eat out of cans to avoid infection. But when the lights go out and a figure passes by him in the hallway, he heads outside to see who it was. He finds some torn clothes and masks, but then he goes missing. So Mac and a few others head out to look for him. They stop by the tower to ask Blair if he's seen anything, and there's a darkly hilarious edit.
Blair, you see Fuchs. I don't want to stay out there while I come back inside.
God, that news, that delivery? I love this shit. After they leave Blair, they do end up finding Fuchs, or what's left of him anyway. There's a lot of theorizing on the internet as to what exactly happened to it, but again, the filmmakers leave it ambiguous. The guys offer a few ideas.
Maybe he's trying to burn it. Maybe he burned himself before he get to us.
Nothing is settled, and I like it that way. Mac and Knowles go to check out his shack since the lights are on, but when they take thing isn't that boring or cool at all, and the dogs were just a one-time thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just get back to it, I guess. Where were we? We were trying to revive Norris? So yeah, they get the defibrillators. Oh my god, his chest just ate Elmer's hand! What? Yeah, fuck y'all for doubting me. Look at those bloody stumps. I love the way this movie distracts you with enough quiet moments so that the big ones like this hit really hard. Norris gets super bigified now, and this is an image you've probably seen before. His crazy-looking thing head sprout out of his chest. Mac torches it, but not before Norris's original head detaches itself from the body and falls to the floor using its tongue as a little grappling hook thing. Then he sprouts legs and tries to run away. Mac ain't having it though, and he torches that head to ashes. Mac tries to enforce some order here and have some of the guys tie the others up. When Childs protests, Mac threatens to kill him, and he's actually super serious because when Clark takes a hidden scalpel and charges him, Mac shoots him in the head. I was gonna make a joke about having to find someone else to take care of the dogs, but then I remembered all the dogs are already dead. I got sad. Mac has the dead bodies tied up as well as the living people and explains his plan. He noticed that the thing is defensive down to the particles, so he's gonna test everyone's blood with a hot wire to see if their blood reacts. This is probably the best sequence in this entire movie, as Mac slowly but methodically has everyone cut open their thumbs so he can test their blood. Windows is shown to be okay, as is Copper and Mac himself. Next up in the test is Clark, who's also a human.
Which makes you a murderer, though.
Yeah, or just the fastest draw in the South, child. After Clark's blood test is Palmer's, his blood reacts violently to the hot one. Palmer is a verified thing, so I'll put him on the count now and reveal that I and many others suspect that he was the silhouetted man. Right now he's not a silhouette at all, though. He's just fucking gross. His head blisters and bubbles and breaks into pieces before he busts out of his bondage and flies to the ceiling. Windows is slow on the draw with his flamethrower, so Palmer thinks splits his head open and takes a big old bite out of it, chonking out his head and swinging him around for a long time before tossing him aside unceremoniously for the ninth kill of the film. Mac lights Palmer thing ablaze, but he still manages to stumble outside where he falls to the ground. Mac finishes him off with a grenade that blows him all to pieces. Nice. Back inside, Windows is starting to assimilate into another thing, but Mac shuts that shit down with his flamethrower. And yes, the Windows Mac naming thing is actually just a giant coincidence, since this is 1982 and neither of those companies were even founded yet. Crazy, huh? After all that commotion, Mac gets back to the test. Smells is safe, so we cut to him with the flamethrower, which is pretty funny. Then Childs is shown to be safe and yells to be let go.
Let me the hell, come on, get me out of here! Come on, get me out of here! Let me loose, damn it!
And that edit is super funny too. Finally, Gary is shown to be on the up and up, and he ends the scene with the funniest moment of all.
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot. You wouldn't find the time. I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to that fucking couch!
Guys, this movie is the best. Childs is left to guard the base while the others go to check on Blair. When they enter the tower, they find him gone and discover a tunnel beneath the floorboards leading to a little workshop area where Blair's been working on a freaking spaceship. Yeah, not entirely sure how long he's been a thing, but this confirms it, so let's slap him up there on the old kill count for number 10. While the guys get to work on some dynamite, Nulls notices Childs running outside the base, and then the lights go out. Looks like the generator is blown and they'll be frozen without power in a matter of hours. A perfectly fine situation for the thing.
What? There's no way I'm in. Want to go to sleep in the cold, so I'll rescue you. But
Mac, Gary, and Nulls fit themselves to fate.
we're not getting out of here alive. Is that thing?
All that beard and all that nobility? Forget Commander. This man is the crown prince of my heart. They go on an all-out rampage using dynamite to blow up the spaceship and the tractor to knock down the tower wall. They start lighting fires and blowing up damn near everything, literally going room by room with Molotov cocktails. They go to set charges to bring down the place once and for all, but Blair thing finally shows himself and attacks Gary, grabbing him by the face and digging his fingers deep into his flesh to assimilate him. Not sure if Gary dies officially from assimilation or asphyxiation, but he did. Then Nulls gets distracted by the silence and wanders away from Mac. Since this is the last time we see him and we hear a commotion from that direction, the general consensus is that Nulls is killed off screen by the thing right here. So I guess, yeah, in all actuality, there are a bunch of off-screen deaths, but with all the crazy gore, I don't think it detracts from the movie one bit. Mac finds himself all alone when an underground thing attacks him, bursting from the floors and grabbing the detonator away from him. This thing is a huge, nasty beast. He's got all sorts of things coming out of all sorts of orifices. I love it so much. Mac's not a big fan, though.
Fuck you too!
And with that stick of dynamite, the whole friggin' place blows up in a series of huge, awesome fireballs. Look at that fireball. Wow to that fireball. Continue, God. Mac wanders away from the flaming wreckage where Childs confronts him. Childs says he saw Blair, went after him, and got lost, but who can know? There have been countless theories about this ending, with many suspecting Childs is the thing, since there's not a lot of fog coming out of his mouth as he speaks, especially compared to Mac, who looks like a friggin' smokestack. But again, the filmmakers left it intentionally ambiguous, so the movie ends with the two survivors, unsure of their fate since the station burns down around them. I actually do agree that Childs is a thing, but in the spirit of ambiguity, I'm going to leave him off the kill count. Let's take what we know for sure and go with the numbers. Is it normal walk? Because I'm a thing. Smoking. Welcome to the kill count. Tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm Denise, and today we're looking at It Follows, a delightful little indie horror film that came out in 2014. It Follows is one of my favorite horror films in the past decade, and it's only partly because it was shot and takes place in Detroit and the surrounding suburbs, which is the area where both Chelsea and I grew up. In fact, the main character's house is literally in Chelsea's neighborhood. It's crazy, I Chelsea, but even if this movie wasn't pure convenience, I still love it because of how satisfying it is to reroll. The unique premise can be interpreted a bunch of different ways, and the young cast is impressively natural in their acting. Plus, although you won't be able to tell from the kill count, the electronic score by musician Stafford is fucking dope. I've been listening to it non-stop. It sounds like it was made by a corrupted LCD sound system. For that and many other reasons, I highly recommend you actually watch this movie if you haven't seen it before. It's a perfectly beautiful nightmare. In It Follows, a girl named Jay, played by Micah Monroe, contracts a sexually transmitted shape-shifting stalker and assiduously follows her, and will kill her if it ever catches her. And the only way she can pass it on is by sleeping with someone else. That new person would then be followed instead, but if the monster ever killed them, it would return to its pursuit of the previous person on the list. It's an interesting conceit that can be read as a warning about STDs or a celebration of sex as an escape from death and relentless. And although there are rules to the creature's behavior, the movie is more interested in themes and atmosphere than trying to solve the monster's origin story or over-explaining it. What's following them? It is bad. That's all we need to know. How many kills will it get after all that following? Let's find out and get to that. The movie begins on a suburban street in Metro Detroit. An awesomely fluid long one take shows a girl named Annie in a panic, looking terrified at something behind her, but thankfully still able to run in heels like she's the operations manager of a data cell car. Eventually, she drives off to sit on a beach by herself at night. And come morning, why? She's the first one on the kill count, having been completely vanquished by an unknown force that will come to the cabin. Sure, getting up before we got everything. With the tone set of the opening kill on the way, we're ready to meet our heroine Jay, who enjoys swimming in her above-ground pool and getting ready for dates by tour bus. But her date is with this new name engagement that is Fort Redford Theater in Detroit, which is where they use that and it's